Hi everyone, and welcome again to an episode of Gas-o-Loon. And this time I think we will address what is probably the biggest problem with the Honda Monkey in its original form, and that would be the rear suspension. Have a look at this. It bottoms out so easily, and I weigh about 100 pounds, but I don't think it matters. If you weigh 160 pounds, it will bottom out too really easy. So the rear suspension is really, it's not very good. There are many ways of solving this. One is of course to exchange these against better units. There are units from Öhlins and many other really good manufacturers. Another thing that I will try today is to increase the preload in the rear springs by inserting these kind of bushings, and I've had them made by a guy here. So I made them in 10, 15 and 20 millimeter. I paid about 50 euros or $50 if you will for these 6 bushings. I'm sure you can have them made much more inexpensive than that if you maybe have a lathe yourself, but this is what I paid. Still, it's not very, if it solves a problem, it's a real bargain. Let's see if it works. The problem when you want to dismount this sort of stuff is that you often need to compress the springs, and I'm sure there are special tools for that. I don't have any such tools. I usually use only these straps, and hopefully it works this time too. So you try to get as much spring distance as you can with these straps. You start almost on the very bottom end and you go as far up as you can. I also did 2 loops because it's my experience that they sort of stay where they are and they don't glide to the other strap that I will have on the other side. Then I just sit on the bike and tighten the straps at the same time. What could possibly go wrong? And then we do to make a similar thing on the other side of the spring. We can just turn it like this. It's loose. Then you just pull this up like that, and you have to loosen this screw here. And now these parts come loose, and we have to sort of take away the inner parts. You can take the spring off like that. Oh shit, look what happened now, it turned. Shit, I have to redo this. That's what often happens, even if you have these straps on the opposite sides of the spring, they tend to sort of move together and the whole thing bends like a banana. And I take the 20 millimeter bushing and I put it through this. Move this first. Take away this, past this bump stop, press it down here so it will end up down here. Okay, I have now screwed this on again, and I will slowly release these straps. They will probably get pinched within the spring here, but somehow I think we will get them out. And here it is, the finished complete spring and damper set with the 20 millimeter bushing in it. And this is what it looks like when finished. This is on the other side, looks the same obviously. And let's now see how, before I try it out. It's much better than before. I can still get it to come through to the bump stops, but it's better, that's clear, much better. I think it also stands a little bit higher in the rear suspension now. It's been pushed up a little harder by the harder preload. Okay, let's now do a test drive. We had a little rain shower here. Before, it used to sort of hit the bump stops even on small, an uneven paved road. It would sort of hit the gonk, hit the bottom, but now it does not. I've been riding on this road now for some time, and it's not totally even. There are a couple of uneven parts of it, and the bike does not hit the bump stops anymore. Suspension works much better. And now we're entering a dirt road here. See how that works. Now I'm riding into the uneven parts. It's night and day. It's much better. And if we try a bit of off-road now. You're so nervous that it should bump through, but it does not. Much better. Wow.
The conclusion, my dear friends, is that this is probably the best modification you can do to the Monkey. It really solves the rear suspension problem. It's very inexpensive, and well, it takes some work to do, but with the right tools, which I did not have, but you might be smart enough to get in advance, it's pretty easy to do too. So whatever you do, just do this before you buy any expensive suspension components, and see if this might actually be good enough for you for a fraction of the cost.